Ah, Nickelodeon. I seen it. My mom seen it when she was growing up. Damn, even my grandma seen it while she was getting ready for the DMV. Now, Nickelodeon has been a huge part of my childhood. I mean, even though I was a Cartoon Network fan, I really liked Nickelodeon for SpongeBob, Rugrats, and also other classic shows. Now, even though I wasn't born when those shows was, popping off, but there was reruns and I did like them as well. There was also modern cartoons that I actually grew up with, like SpongeBob SquarePants, The Fairly Odd Parents, Blue's Clues, iCarly, and also Invader Zim, Jimmy Neutron. Like, bruh, Victorious, my guy. Victorious, don't get me started on Victorious, my guy. Drake and Josh, and also Fanboy and Chum Chum. Listen, I don't care what y'all say in the comments. That show is the greatest show back in the 2010s. I don't care what y'all say. It's the greatest show. It's the greatest. Back in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, Nickelodeon was at its prime. I mean, back in 3rd grade, we used to just sit in a circle during recess and talk about which Nickelodeon show is the greatest. Now, and also during lunch, some kid had a Yo Gabba Gabba lunch bag. Like, bruh. Like, he must be hella rich, my guy. But after the 2000s, Nickelodeon sucks. I mean, freaking sucks. Like, sucks butt, pause. But after 2009, Nickelodeon has declined in fans, viewership, and also iCarly episodes. But no, guys, all seriousness, over the past 5 whole years, Nickelodeon has declined to the point where they're at MTV level, and you don't want to get to that level. On YouTube, there are hundreds and hundreds of videos explaining why Nickelodeon sucked for the past 5 whole years. I'm getting to the bottom of this. I'm going to try to answer main questions like what happened to the old Nickelodeon, and can Nickelodeon still recover from this massive decline? Welcome. My name is Xboxguy 100, and this is the death of Nickelodeon.
Look, hit a nigga with a bass boost. Hit a nigga, leave his face loose. I don't got a strap, but I might shoot. Galaxy might wanna fight you. Nigga, I don't even like you. Don't give a fuck what you gotta talk about.
Nickelodeon.
Before we talk about the massive decline of Nickelodeon, we first have to talk about the reason why they were the king of child entertainment in the first place. That's why I'm going to recap Nickelodeon's history and legacy. Now, this is going to be a very, very quick recap. Don't worry, I'm not going to bore you with facts. I'm just going to tell you why Nickelodeon was the king. Until the early 2010s, Nickelodeon was founded back in 1977 by a doctor I'm not even going to pronounce the name of, but it wasn't until the early 80s that Nickelodeon stopped making weird-ass puppet shows and actually started producing cartoons, and this is the rising of Nickelodeon. Throughout the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, Nickelodeon was grounded with popularity. But cartoons never really stuck with Nickelodeon until December of 1991 when they introduced Nicktoons. Yeah. And with the introduction of Rugrats, Doug, Ren and Stimpy, and Hey Arnold sooner after. And then years went by, and the more years went by, the more bigger Nickelodeon has become. They had game shows, they had scripted shows, they had sitcoms, they had everything in the bag. What happened? Well, let's just say we don't want to get into that. But if you guys don't believe me when I say that Nickelodeon was hella popular, I don't know. They had books, their own Thanksgiving parade, consoles, trading cards, underwear, shoes, their own goddamn multi-million water park. What the hell even is that, Nickelodeon? Come on, man. Dude. Well, after talking about Nickelodeon's legacy and history, it's time to go talk about the main points that brought me up to making this video. Now, let's discuss the reasons why modern Nickelodeon is trash. I can't tell you how many unfunny live-action sitcoms that Nickelodeon has managed to pull out of their asses for the last 5 whole years. Listen, it's okay to make a sitcom, Nickelodeon, but when you make a sitcom that's so generic and so boring and so mediocre, trust me, you're gonna lose fans, alright? Now, this is Nickelodeon every single conference meeting. Okay, guys, my name is Mr. Nickelodeon, and welcome to the conference meeting. Alright, guys, now since Dan Schneider left the team a couple months ago, we need to make some new money because iCarly and Victorious and Drake and Josh was the only form of income for us. Now, guys, we need more shitty live action shows. Give it to me. I need it. Bring it on the table. I will take anything to greenlit to the network. Excuse me, Nickelodeon, but wasn't Dan Schneider a pedophile? No, he's not. That's why we hired him for many years. We knew about it, but we didn't care because he made us money. Well, okay, sir. Well, we have a show about a cheerleader joining a male football team. Is it funny? No. Is it slightly funny? I mean, I laugh at some jokes. Bring it on to the network. Don't care. We need money. Bring it on to the network. Wait, hold on. Guys, what about that unfunny superhero sitcom? Well, sir, we already have a sitcom about that. It's called Meet the Thundermans. I know, it's making us a lot of money. We need another unfunny superhero sitcom. We have Henry Danger, a show about a white kid getting superpowers. Bring it on to the network. Don't care, bring it on to the network. Bring it. It's like Nickelodeon doesn't even care anymore to bring quality, fresh, actually funny shows onto the network. I mean, when iCarly ended, Nickelodeon was trying to find their next iCarly and then end up failing, which downfalled the network. But not fully. There are more reasons why the network has been falling lately. And yeah, that's one of the reasons. I just wish Nickelodeon made more cartoons like they did back in the day. I mean, cartoons made them famous in the first place. Yup, they ruined SpongeBob. Yo, I grew up with SpongeBob. Damn, I even had like the plug and play consoles. SpongeBob was my childhood, was my favorite show of all time when I was a little kid. Actually, I think I remember having like a birthday party based on SpongeBob. But of course, all good things must come to an end, I guess. Nickelodeon destroyed SpongeBob. It's not funny anymore. Yo, I dare you to go on YouTube, type modern SpongeBob, and I bet you'll find many negative videos about it. SpongeBob is not funny, it's boring. Modern SpongeBob as a character is extremely annoying. The storylines are bland. Plankton is 1 inch taller, don't like it. Yeah, guys, you heard it here. Nickelodeon disrespected Steven Hillenburg. But no, guys, that's not really true, I guess. I mean, Nickelodeon did not follow his commanding wishes. His only wish towards his death. Don't make a spin-off of SpongeBob. He said that countless of times during interviews. But as soon as he died, what did Nickelodeon do?
Am I really gonna defile this grave for money? Of course I am! Jackpot! Ooh, it's beautiful!
Like every other company, they try to be hip and cool for the new generation. I mean, just look at Cartoon Network. Yeah, who thought this was a good idea? But of course, Nickelodeon is guilty of this with various tweets like this and this. And also, Nickelodeon made SpongeBob hold hella cringe, my guy. Also, whoever is running SpongeBob's main account on Twitter need to be fired. Just saying that, point blank straight, period. Now the main question that I wanted to answer in this video: will Nickelodeon ever rise to the top again? And the answer is, well, yes, of course. Well, Teddy, if you think that Nickelodeon's gonna rise up again, then what's the point of even making a downfall video? Well, that's the thing. I wanted to make this video to address the issues that Nickelodeon's been having for the past 10 years. Now listen, Nickelodeon is in the lowest state they have ever been in the network's history. And there will always be that one show in the future that will help Nickelodeon come back from the decline. But if Nickelodeon start doing this for the next, 20 years, Nickelodeon will disintegrate into thin air, just like Thanos. Also, rest in peace, Thanos. Well, hopefully Nickelodeon watches this video, and hopefully you guys watch it all the way to the end. And yeah.